Cheers, your boy CityCeleb, Dahz. You chilling right here on Chesterville. Cheer.
Thank you for tuning in. We are here in the studio with the CityCeleb himself, Mr. Dahz.
Cheer.
Talk to the people.
How y'all doing, man? It's your boy CityCeleb, Dahz. I'm in the building with my girl. Positive energy, you already know. What's up, Chester?
Alright, so you have a lot going on. Every time your timeline post.
You gotta grind. You gotta grind. Every day a hustle.
I know that's right. You gotta keep moving forward.
Yes.
Never, don't look back.
Yes.
So tell us what you do and how did you get started? How did you know that this is the lane you wanted to get into?
Ooh, that was some butt beatings, bro. It started actually with the fashion. And as far as I can remember, like my mom would buy me something, and I had a brother like maybe 3 years older than me, so we always was dressed alike, and I hated it. But I wanted
You're the younger one?
Yeah. I wanted to be like him, but not that much. Like I'm like, okay, well maybe if I just cut mine a little bit. So I started off with cutting them. I'm like, I know you ain't cut them jeans. I just want. I'm like, I ain't know that was smart.
I ain't supposed to do that.
So it kind of started from the fashion, and just wanted to be different. I actually kind of, as a young age, kind of knew who I was, and kind of knew that I stood out, not knowing, but I kind of, I just didn't want nothing extra. Like, I didn't really care for too many things that I saw people with. And it was just like something in me. So as far as the fashion goes, that's how that came along. And just being a lovable, loyal person, I became extra, like, to the streets, going through my street life, as well as, like, my positive energies. Like, I was also street. So, just learning from your mistakes, your highs, your lows, and combining to what you want, trying to mix them, sometimes don't come out right. So, I had a lot of trades under my belt that I just kept trying to go for more. So, I mean, it actually just, like I said, started from childhood with the fashion, and it expanded from there, just being the Aquarius, actually.
Awesome. Now, was there anybody in your family that you knew kind of had a fashion eye, or watching TV? How did you kind of know that if I do this, this would be a little different? If I do that, I could tweak it.
See, my mom always was creative as far as the decorations and clothes. Like, my mom had a real, distinguished taste. So, like, as coming up, I guess it came from picking up from being raised a certain way. When people come in my house, they're like, a woman did this. And I'm like, no, I decorated. Like, they'd be like, never. Like. So I kind of can get that to my mom, because basically that's where most of the things started, from home. Just saying like, okay, my mom liked nice stuff, so I knew that I wanted nice things. Like, And then my dad, he was like, how can I say, he was like the white black dad. Like, he was business minded. He wasn't with the hood stuff. So like I came from
button that up.
I had the sophisticated side, and then I had the hood side. So I was like a Gemini at times. Like, so it was like, just finding yourself as who you are coming up, I guess, starts most of what you wanted. But I also knew at a young age that I didn't really care for things that everybody had. And I just always wanted to stand out, and whoever knew that one day I'd stand this far out. Like, when I was wearing the skinny jeans, it was like, oh, that's gay, that's this, that's that. You got on pink. But I was cool with it. Like, I'm like, oh.
And now it's popular.
And now they like, Dahz, I need you to make me them jeans. Dahz, I need you to make this. And it's like, see? Like, but it's all in life. Like, like my mom. We wore them bell bottoms, and now they came back out, and y'all talking about they had it. I'm like,
It's like, ain't that new?
Yeah, so like, it was just always a little remix of who you are and what you want inside of who you are, and knowing what you want. Like, sometimes you gotta just mix it all together and see what come out.
I know that's right.
Most of the things I actually wanted to do the most, I never got to do, honestly.
But
like, I'm a big music fan.
Yeah.
I make music. Like, I was writing, like, my heart is in music, actually, because I live pain. So it was always just late night walks, cleaning, cooking, music, like, and that was my passion. And I thought that, you know, I was gonna go to New York and be this big music star, but unfortunately I got shot at 14, car crash. The next year I was told I'd be paralyzed, never walked again. So, you know, God stood me up, got me focused, and let me see that I made some mistakes too that I needed to be fixed. And, you know, when I came along, I started standing slowly but surely, and life became slowly but surely into what you make it. And I'm back.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, that's all. One day at a time. That's all you can do. You can't rush it.
That's all you can do. You ain't gonna make the day go no faster or no
You
slower.
gotta
Even though in our
remember.
mind
That's
we
right.
think, oh, time is flying. Oh, time is going slow. But time is time.
Time is time, baby, and it's standing still whether you know it or not. It's you that's moving. And you gotta motivate yourself through the moves. Some of us make fast moves, some of us make money moves, and you gotta blame yourself. You know?
So I know that you have your fashion and you have your hosting, but I know you want to give back to the young people. So what are some of the ideas or plans that you have for young people?
Okay, well, that's another part of my deep life, like, you know, dealing with molestations and like abuse with people, you know, and knowing that these people have nobody to talk to and want somebody to talk to. It get a little deeper than you. Sometimes you got to put your life on the hold to help somebody, because that cry for help is real if you ever had one. Like, and I had cries for help. Like, you know what I mean? Even though I was so tough, thought I can do it on my own. And I kind of did with the help of God and the people that love me. But these kids today are not like us. You feel me? So they want to ask, they scared to ask, but you can read them. And if you pull them to the side and get their attention, you know what I mean? So basically, long story short, what I wanted to do was start some kind of, maybe I can start in my home with maybe 5-10 people, like, and then I can expand to a building. But like, I really want to grab a hold of these children mainly, but even the adults, because we need to be talked to and loved at the same time, and we need to be told that, you know, you'll be okay sometimes as well. So it's really not an age thing, but I would really like to touch the kids before it's too late.
I know that's right, because you can actually look at some kids and hear that silent cry.
They let you. From anger, from, you know, some of us might be like, you newsy looking in grown people's face. No, some of that is a cry for help. And that's what I'm saying. Like, as adults, we're not always right either. Because we're looking like this kid is looking in our mouth while we're talking, and it's all adults. But the whole time, this person is going through something home that they want somebody to help them with, and they don't know how to express it. And, you know, they look at me like, oh, Dahz, you fun, you this and that. But at the end of the day, I can read you. And you don't want to just tap somebody on the shoulder like, I know what you're going through. So you try to like kind of give them your story and see if they'll open. And that's how it mainly go with me. Like, I really never want to tap you on your shoulder. I'm like, you want to pray.
I know you got problems.
You know, like, but it's okay.
Right.
It's okay, because I don't care.
Because they'll run as soon as you say, when you start
Guess what?
pointing.
It's just like being a child in the church.
Let me point at
So as the preacher say, anybody want to come up? Don't look at your friends. Look, you be like, they ain't gonna be talking about me later. But
Tune in every morning, Monday through Friday from 10 to 12 for the morning meeting with myself and Nafati. Every morning, 10 to 12, only on cmpradio.net. We talk about everything that's going on in the community. I love my city. Chester, stand up. cmpradio.net. You already know, giving a voice to the voiceless. It's Mr. Yeah, I Said It. Signing off.
Hey everyone, it's your girl Portia P from Sisters. Catch me Sundays 3 to 5 only on cmpradio.net. Sisters, we talk a little bit about everything. We have gospel for you, gospel news. We talk about our Won't He Do It segments and our girl talk, so make sure you tune in. That's right, Sundays 3 to 5 only on cmpradio.net.
it's just like being a child in the church.
Let me point at
So as the preacher say, anybody want to come up? Don't look at your friends. Look, you be like, they ain't gonna be talking about me later. But guess what? You gotta remember, it's okay to be street, hood, or whatever, but you gotta know that you gotta believe in somebody, because at the end of the day, I can't save you. So that man, like, I don't know what you're hiding from him for. Like, you feel what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm like, so I had to come to the room. I'm like, okay, maybe I need to start going up here. So I started going up there actually just so kids can feel comfortable going. But I was serious myself, because I was crying for help. And it's like if you ever walked in a church, you know, it's like he is talking to me. It's like your bills ain't paid. You're like, okay, people just sent me that notice. You know, so it's like, you know, it's the everyday struggle. Yeah, and like you can feel, if you ever felt the need to be talked to or wanted to, just, it don't have to be depression. It can be the littlest things, like you just want to know if you're right, you're wrong. Like, it's always good to have a real ear to listen that's not going to bite your back and dish dirt. And like really try to help you through your problems or let you know if it's a problem. Maybe you're just going through a phase in life where you're growing or, you know, you're not so sure no more. But like, it's not always the case, but it's the case that we need to start just putting out there because a lot of people are crying for help and it's all ages.
That's true.
I feel like some people have got to an older age and got more pettier. And
they learn to live with it and not realize they can get rid of it.
And they still need to be talked to. Like sometimes I find myself talking to older people like they're 15. Like I shouldn't have to argue with you when we're the same age. You know,
because that's what they never grew out of that.
They won't let go.
Yeah.
A lot of people hold on to what's done. And if you fry chicken and the grease is still popping with the chicken what? Burnt. It's black. It's just gonna start a fire. So don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it because it's spread. It's spread everywhere and everybody not safe now. People upstairs sleep might lose their life because of this smoke. And that's not what you really want. So I feel like a lot of the times what I'm saying is we put a lot of the problems that we have into a bigger problem, not dealing with it right.
Not addressing it.
And a lot of people have to like, you know, it even got with the law, sorry. You know, we are here believing that these are our heroes or they're here to save us and they have become like the streets. So, you know, we're looking like, okay, if he pull me over, I'm gonna keep going. And you feel wrong because you like, shit, I'm scared they might do something to me. And you know, it's like, where did that ever feel comfortable in life? Like when your best friends became your enemies became your friends. It's like, what's real, what's fake? And some of them don't know because they never been either. They still trying to find because they're not leaders. So it get deep.
Good conversation. As you can see, because of experience, you can actually be able to put that hand out.
Yes.
So,
gotta stay humble.
Whew,
or learn to humble.
Plan
it's
one,
the process.
stay humble, or learn to be
humble. Because guess what? At the end of the day, it's fun being a child.
And it should be.
But when you're grown and all your past ain't what you want it to be, and I'm only saying this when you can't hold your head high from your past.
When you stuck in the past.
If you're going to live your past and you're going to be whatever they call you, be that. Hold your head high because 9 times out of 10, there's nobody to judge you. But some of us get to the point where we're like, well, why are they still doing this to me? And I thought this was over. And you start reliving it at the wrong age in your life when you thought you were just at the point of gold. And that's because you were so busy trying to get over it, you didn't let it go. You got to let it go. Pray on everything. But a downfall, you feel me? Never give the energy that they give to you, like, unless it's positive. You can't throw dirt on me, baby. I ain't dead. So, like, it's not gonna happen. You dig what I'm saying? So, like, we gotta come together as people, not color, but people, and help each other. Like, everybody needs help. It ain't about money. It's not about. Some people just really want to be talked to, like I said, need to be talked to because they don't know no better. And if you know better, you'll do better.
Better?
Because I ain't know better all the time.
Right.
Even though I thought, like, oh, I'm going to do this. You got to learn. And when you learn, it feel good. Because when you know who you are.
When you're maturing.
It feel good when people like, you know, people know me like, oh, Dahz like to fight. But no, you can't say that. I defend. I protect. Like, I'm not out here starting trouble. That's not, you know, it's not a gang, like none of that. It's like, if we can't talk it out, I'm gonna walk away. But if you gonna, like, you know, give me problems, that's one thing. But it's like the violence as far as stabbing and killing and shooting. What, like, just cover it up. Like, take them little hits. It's better to deal with life. Right. It's better to live through the pain. You learn who you are that way. Like, and people just they went the easy way out, baby. So I call them Donald Trump. They went the easy way out.
Easy.
We can't do that, baby. You gotta live hard so you can live right. When you live hard and you go through real things, you don't have to listen to the rappers that's making this stuff, making you act like them. Like, this is stuff that they don't have to. We don't even understand these new rappers. I only like it if I'm in the club, like, okay, well.
I can bounce.
Looking in the morning, I'll be like, what was they talking about? Like, outside, I'm like, I don't know that. But you know, like, it's like the vocabulary, everything has shrunk our intelligence as the era came along.
Right.
But they feel like, and the kids are smart. They're not dummies. They know more than we did.
They get it.
Like, you know, I see 1-year-olds strolling up these iPhones and everything. I'm like, Google, they know how to go to these YouTubes. So, like, don't ever think we was dumb.
Oh,
we played a good job at doing it, but, like, it's over. I feel as though, like, we really need to come together, try, have some, like, somebody should open the building. Have these kind of, or like, see how many young kids you can grab in, because that's where it's going to start.
Alright, so I'm sure somebody is looking and say, you know what, that would be a good thing. I know somebody that would be interested. How could they get in contact with you?
I'm everywhere. Like, y'all know this. One thing about me, baby, if I'm in Cali and you reach out to me, I'm flying home for positive things like this. I always have. And I feel like sometimes it's not about money. It's about love and loyalty. And I feel like at our age, it's not about us no more either. Like I said, if we can be stupid and be adults, like we grown, okay. But like the kids, they need some kind of, like, we got to bring it back to where they can be kids again. Because they're growing up so fast, so if you grow up fast, you live fast. So we got to slow it back down, because these kids know how to cuss better than me and like everything. I'm like, wait, who taught you that?
Don't say what shit.
So, you know, like, it starts with what we really like show. And, you know, if somebody see you and they're like, she dressed so nice for her, they look up to that. That's what's called role models. You feel what I'm saying? So people look at things like that and they want to be like the things they see. Unfortunately, right now, we have a whole bunch of followers trying to be like followers. And less leaders, so we need more leadership. It's okay if you street. Believe in God. Like, you know, so many people scared to believe in God. Or their God, or like a higher God. You know, it's like, you got to be so cool, like, all right, we know you go to the clubs on Friday and Saturday. Do you go to church? Yes, I go to church on Sundays, unfortunately. Like, with my gangster stuff, I believe in God. Like, you know, like, you still have to know that
something bigger than me.
Something bigger than me.
Something bigger than me.
Let the church say baby. Real rap. You got to stop. You like, God was us. Breathe. He was us. Mistakes. That's what life was about. But the mistakes they make ain't really mistakes. They're stupid. You make stupidity, and
if it's intentional, it is not a mistake. If you know better, it is not a mistake.
Yeah, it's not.
It's an action.
It's actually an action.
All right, well, thank you for hanging out with me.
Cheer. I had fun hanging out with you, baby.
All right, good people. Make sure you check out CityCeleb.
Cheer. CityCeleb on internet, Dahz Evans Facebook. Y'all know I'm in the hood any day. Parker Street. Y'all know how to contact me.
He around. That's all I'm going to say. All right,
I forgot the slang. Thank you for having me, baby.
All right, peace out, y'all.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Yo, good brothers and sisters, I'm your host, Good Brother Mark from the Good Brother Talk with my brother from a different mother, Good Brother E. Our show is all about spreading positivity, having fun, talking about those real topics, getting down and dirty with it, but also do it with a purpose. And if you have any topics that you would like to discuss, feel free to come on in, get in touch with Good Brother Marv and myself, or call the show, or come on in. We'd love you have you on the show. You can reach us on Facebook on our Good Brother page, Good Brother Talk. You can check us out on our Instagram page, Good Brother Talk. Also, cmpradio.net. If you have a phone, because you don't do social network, you can hit us up on the Live 365 app.
You can tune into us every Sunday from 12 to 2. Every Sunday from 12 to 2. Come on and join your brothers.
Until then, continue to spread the positivity. Peace.
Tell me, can you see it? The flashing red light of the alarm. My heart. We never used to be this. We never used to cause each other harm. These scars, I know that we can heal them. I'm gonna feel at home again in your arms. Hold on. All our way we're breaking down. Walls are how we breaking down.
Catch the maneuver. Catch the maneuver. Catch the maneuver. Catch the maneuver. Look how they screwed up on it. History chewed up on it. Magnify, zoom up on it. Strap up your boots up on it. On it, on it. Catch the maneuver. Century on century on century, we built it up. Whole time had us splitting up. Kissing on our mommies and our daddies and our babies. Why you think that shit ain't drive us crazy? Crazy? Kept them moving with the kinfolk under stars. Today our blood is in time's reservoirs. You can feel the pain that you seeing in our scars. Brothers and our sisters in our arms, we march on. So catch the maneuver. Catch the maneuver. Catch the maneuver. Catch the maneuver. Look how they screwed up on it. History chewed up on it. Magnify, zoom up on it. Strap up your boots up on it. On it, on it. Catch the maneuver.
We built it and don't be surprised when we burn it. Loaded and we strapped. Take the tables and turn it. Winning and we won't stop until we confirm it. And we done with it. Running, no running, no running. Let them know the melanin don't wash out. Silently when we moving packs, watch out. Wake up realizing that we run this town. Your town is my town, now we running this town.
So catch the maneuver. Catch the maneuver. Catch the maneuver. Catch the maneuver. Look how they screwed up on it. History chewed up on it. Magnify, zoom up on it. Strap up your boots up on it. On it, on it. Catch the maneuver.
Let them know the melanin don't wash out. Let them know the melanin don't wash out. Let them know the melanin don't wash out. Let them know the melanin don't wash out.
Watch how we moving. Watch how we moving. Watch how we moving. Catch the maneuver.